Obviously, the game is of the utmost importance to you, but you had some guys get their first hits, some things like that. I mean, what's just on a personal level, what's that like to see some guys have those moments today?
Thrilled for the kids when they get their first hits in college uniforms and guys get out there and get a chance to compete and play and develop. It's awesome. That's what it's all about. It's winning is number one, and seeing these guys be able to have success. I mean, they all work their tails off, and there's some talent that you saw today that hasn't gotten a ton of opportunities, and to see them succeed is really a lot of fun for us.
You guys put up 16 runs. I think you draw 9 walks. Just what did you see from the offense today? And how was it to see from your perspective to see them get going again?
It was good. Nice to see. There's always things in any game that you look at and you think you can improve on and so forth, and this is no exception. But excited to be able to win 2 midweek games. That was the objective, and that happened this week, and so it was good. Good progress.
Bit of a long meeting out there after putting up 16 runs. Was that meeting about what you guys can improve on from here?
Probably.
Bryce Betcher hits his first career home run, gets on base 6 times. Just what do you see from him?
What you want the program to look like: 3 hit by pitches, a home run, good defense, and just grittiness. I mean, that's a tough Eugene kid. He's super talented, and he plays football and baseball, and to see him have a great day is really exciting. And I don't know, probably personally, like you ask, him and Anson, all the others that, Drew Smith, all those kids that did first things for themselves today were great because they helped the team win, and I'm thrilled for those kids.
Turner's Jarek seemed like he was throwing strikes, got a hit around a little in the third. What'd you think of him through 4 innings?
Threw the ball over the plate. Good hitting team. Those guys can hit. They got guys that can hit the ball over the fence, and they didn't. And so he kept the score down. He did a nice job.
We talked about Drew Cowley yesterday. He comes back today, goes 3 for 5 with 4 RBIs, I think he had. Just, again, how important is he for this lineup to get going?
Critical. And he did a nice job, yeah.
This is what you see overall from, I think, your pitching staff. You guys brought in Logan Olson, and then Austin Anderson closes out with Hughes. Those are 3 guys who don't, other than Anderson, don't really get into the game too often. Just what do you see from those guys?
We're obviously still looking for, obviously the pitching is developing, and there's guys down there like Logan who have great arms. Logan was a kid that he didn't pitch in high school. He had an arm injury, and he's just coming back. He's got an unbelievably high ceiling. And so to get him in there and be able to have success and do some of the things that he did today, it's great. It's not perfectly smooth. The kid's just getting used to college baseball and all that, but just having those guys in, having Hughes at the end, getting his feet back in the dirt and having success, that's tremendous. These are great kids. And, teaching them to have the competitive desire to really excel and have a high standard is something we're trying to help them with. And, they definitely want to be great. And so it's fun when you get a chance to get those guys in.
How about Riku's catch in the 5th inning? You feel like he's really settled in defensively there?
Yeah, he's doing a better job in the outfield. He seems more comfortable. He can really throw out there. He's a catalyst, as you know, on the baseball field, and he's a great kid. So it's nice to see him playing a good right field.
I would say Anson gets in about halfway through the game. Just what do you see from him defensively? I know he got his first hit, his first RBI, but defensively, what do you see?
I thought he went for it. I thought he received the ball well. He took a couple of good passes with the bat. He's an ultra-talented player as well, and I was happy that he got a chance to get in there.
Gavin Grant gets 2 doubles, drives in, I think, 3 runs. Just how nice is that to have from the bottom of the lineup and to see him get going?
Yeah, it's really good. But, I mean, Gavin's done a nice job of just being stable on defense. He didn't have his best day today, even though the greatness that you described, there are probably some things that he's probably disappointed in because he's such a tough kid, and he's kind of a perfectionist the way Gavin is. But great kid. The team's really done well. As soon as he got moved, it seems, to second base, I think our record has really been very, very good, and he's probably the reason why he's that important to our team.
With Stanford coming up this weekend, starting Friday, just what are the obstacles in the way from them, and what challenges do they present?
No, not even prepared to talk about that right now.
Obviously, it can't hurt when the opposing team issues 16 free passes, commits 5 errors. Obviously, you guys did plenty of hitting anyway, but is it nice to, when the opposing team kind of plays a sloppy game?
It's just what was presented today. I don't know if it's nice. It was what was presented today, and so whatever it was, then it was. I think that the opportunities that you have when it's a really tight, competitive 1-run game, those are obviously more stressful than a day where you win by 10, but it's just another day and it's another game. Today's just a little different than the last game. They're all just a little unique, right?